What's going on, everybody? So in this video, I'm going to be showing you what I'm trying to do. Now, I usually play a lot of salary cap, but you know what? A lot of you guys have been asking me, like, listen, Gmi, build another team, build something that's really worth playing against, and go take care of dudes out here that's running around with these wild overall teams. Now, I really don't believe that a lot of the attributes with a lot of these players matter, but with the Twitch viewers that we had in the stream, they were like, listen, let's do it. So, you know, with the help of the Twitch viewers, I'm going to go through what I did, everything that went on, and try to explain it to you. You can see that my O-line was all bronze because we're building this off of a salary cap base. So a lot of the things weren't replaced yet. So you can see Deion Sanders, Xavier Rhodes, and you can see Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie Team of the Year. All those individuals that are there right now, we bought them. What was that? That was the stream prior to the last one. This is the formulation of the defense for the God Squad. Because what we're going to do is we're going to put together guys that fit what I want to do. Pick specialists, lockdown, and deep defenders. So as we look at this lineup right here, you look at the Strahan at D tackle. I don't know why Graham was there, but I put a lot of different guys in, and I was making the salary cap lineups, and those D tackles were the ones that I used. Now, the salary cap having the cap of 850, there's not a lot of things that you can really have. You can see I have Valentine at strong safety, a lot of different things that I was actually doing to bring myself under the cap for Madden Ultimate Team with the salary cap. So as we look forward with it, Anthony Barr has to stay as my middle linebacker. The only other linebacker I would use as a lurker would be Bud Dupree. Now, the Bud Dupree is really, really sick. He's a savage animal. If you're not using him, you can actually just put him on the D-line and he'll eat all day. If a dude, like, you know, like a lot of guys run around, like run to the right, throw the ball back to the left. If you have him on the D-line, he's a guy that's getting off the block. He's going right in the backfield, bro. You don't got to contain him. You don't have to do anything to him. All you got to do is just make sure that he's blitzing, you know, or rushing or whatever. Just leave him going straight down. He's fine. So we're going to go ahead and jump into it right now. The first thing that we wanted to take a look at was, I believe, okay, we had the three. We had the Deion Sanders. I don't know where they got that picture from him, bro. Like, why is his Jerry curl so mean, though? Dude looks straight up like Rick James. But you can look at the pick specialist tier 2. You can see you get +1 speed, catch, jump, play recognition and stuff like that with the tier 2. So it's definitely worth it if you have pick specialists to upgrade them and to make them, you know, tier 2, because you're gonna get that +1 speed, etc., etc. You already have fast corners. So right here, what we're looking at, we're trying to find a lockdown free safety, right? A lot of these guys I really didn't like. So when we're looking through it on stream, and by the way, if you guys want to be part of this while I'm building the team, stop the video right now, go to Twitch, type in GmiasWorld, and follow. Because the next time that I'm live, you'll get that alert, and you could be there and be part of the stream, and we could get it rocking and rolling. Shout out to all the individuals. I think only one guy made a donation of coins for the last stream. That was jmoney. He's also in the GmiasWorld franchise. Shout out to him with that 100K. It was definitely appreciated as I'm trying to buy all these things out. But I also do a lot of giveaways as well, guys, during the stream. So we all win when you're in a GmiasWorld stream. So definitely go there, type in GmiasWorld, and you know, follow that channel, and we can get it popping. So right there, that's the first card we're gonna get. So now we go. What is that? That's Mike Jenkins, right? Is that Jenkins? I think we got Jenkins, right? So he's a strong safety. So we're gonna go ahead and put him in really, really quickly. Let's see what's popping with him. And from there, he automatically goes up to a 94 overall. But we need a deep defender with the lockdown, right? Because I think that's what we were trying to do. Let me look at what's happening here. I think we wanted to try to get as much of the chemistry as possible, so that way we formulate the best, the best defense with all the tiers. But with tier 2 of lockdown, the only reason I want the tier 2 is because it makes, they told me, the guys in the stream told me that it makes Deion Sanders a 99 overall. He's a monster with those stats. So right here with a free safety, Devin McCourty is probably the best free safety budget-wise to put into a lineup. He has the tip drill trait, deep defender ×2, so that also helps with the other part of who has the deep defender. Is that that's Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie that has the other deep defender. So that actually helps with that, and it works out very, very beneficial for us to have somebody like that doing that. So as we go forward now deep defender, and also with Mike Jenkins. So deep defender, then we got deep defender with Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. So we already have the tier 2. So now what we're looking at is some of the jerseys for lockdown. Now, some of these jerseys were so expensive and so ridiculous that I'm probably not going to look into, getting one of these jerseys right now. But whatever I need to do to get tier 2 for lockdown for Deion Sanders. I just can't deal with that Mexico jersey. It's very, very ugly. I know a lot of people wear it for the lockdown chemistry. I gotta look good when I'm out on the field, bro. I gotta look good. You know what I'm saying? So I can't be, these jerseys are so ugly, man. I don't know what, whatever. So we're gonna probably get the jersey with the lockdown too, lockdown ×2. Right here, we're looking at right outside linebacker. So Leonard Floyd, I had him when the the Ultimate Freeze promo was going on. He's pretty much, all the Leonard Floyds are pretty much the same. It doesn't really, like, their speed and everything like that, they're all the same. Guys in the stream were like, look at Bruce Irvin. He has some six stats also. But as we were actually looking through all of this, I kind of scrolled down a little bit. You're gonna see who I'm gonna come up on. Lawrence Taylor, who has 99 smoke crack out of the pipe. Like, why would I not get this guy? This guy is a stud, bruh. The dude is a straight stud muffin. I have to make sure that I have the best players, and this guy fits my scheme. I blitz a lot. This guy, I could probably set him by himself and he'll handle business. You know what I'm saying? More than likely, he's probably the best right outside linebacker right now. Even with I don't jump the snap because I don't D-line. I'm not a D-line user. So I'm pretty sure a lot of the guys that put him on the D-line, that are D-line users, kudos to you guys that that do that type of do that type of thing. I don't do that. So he's gonna be a regular linebacker just with the trait with the pass rush because I'm keeping Bud Dupree. So I just wanted to make sure that I had as many pass rush as possible. Now I really like Khalil Mack and Jadeveon Clowney, even though they're linebackers, as my left end and my right end. But I was gonna look at Pierre Paul, but he has no fingers. So I don't know how he's jumping the snap with no fingers, bro. So we took a look at him. 94 tackle. Like, I don't see how you can have block shed. Michael Strahan, he has 99 gap between his teeth. These guys are really, really good legends. And I was looking at it like, you know what? I could possibly use these guys just to keep the pass rush going. But I don't know, because to be honest, Jadeveon Clowney, the version that I have that you guys see in my lineup right there, I've had them since he's been out. That's the base elite. And the Jadeveon Clowney, once he came out as the puzzle version, I've had him since the puzzle version. I've stayed with them. They stay in my salary cap, my regular. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who your old linemen are. Those dudes get around. So, looking at everything with Michael Strahan and stuff like that, it kind of made me want to get one of them. Right here, this is just one of the quick sells. Like, I just put cards up for 100 coins throughout the stream. Sometimes I do actual giveaways with higher overalls where I put you on my friends list and then we do the trade or whatever. You get it if you win. Those are the times that I have time to ask questions, and the people in the stream, like, yo, I know the answer. They type it in real quick and then they get their cards. Had a couple winners of some really decent cards a couple streams ago. So it is really good to see it. So I give you guys 10 seconds. I count down. And then I just put it on the auction house, and then whoever gets it, gets it. And it's just just a way to keep the stream going. Victor Cruz, he's another card that was given away. Pretty much 100 coins, throw them up. Let's go. Hopefully somebody could utilize them to maul somebody out of their goddamn jeans. That's pretty much what I'm trying to do. Make guys enjoy it for as much as you can. Obviously, we know that as far as the gameplay goes, there's a lot of things that we could talk about. But as far as building a team, Madden Ultimate Team is like this is what's saving Madden, in my opinion, because even though I don't really like the gameplay, a lot of the things that go on, I can still try to build my team and just have the best team possible, for whenever I feel like going out there. So obviously, when you put those cards up, they're gonna go immediately. Dudes are gonna buy them immediately because they're we're in the stream. And we're trying to work it out, to get this thing popping. So right now we're looking at D tackles with line push and pass rush, preferably. Because the guys in the stream are like, yo, bro, you gotta have a line pusher. You gotta have a line pusher. So we looked at it. Darnell Dockett and Darius. Those are like the major guys within the price range that I'm looking for. So I know that what's the other guy? I forgot, Too Tall Jones. I think he's like a left end or something too. People were telling me that he's a glitch, but they put him at D tackle. But I wanted to enhance the pass rush, so I wanted to make sure that the cards that I had, they met the chemistry. And in this case, they met the chemistry. So it was between these two guys. It's like a toss-up, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, both of them are really, really good, but I just like Darius. For some reason, I just think that he's really, not only in the game, but in real life, I think he's a monster. I think he's a guy that is going to be, he's going to probably be a really, really good D tackle going forward in the future. He reminds me a little bit of Warren Sapp, but we'll see how he continues to progress. So we ended up getting him, right? So as we're building it right now, we're building it based on my scheme and the highest overall that I've had all year. So now we can look at it. We got to get rid of this bum. I don't even know what he's doing there. Bro, what? Oh, he's salary cap. Yeah, because he was the card that I got for free for the team of the year. and I have no use for him. You can't sell him, you can't do anything with him, so he just has to sit there. So that's why he was in it to begin with, because that dude is a bum. All right, so now we're looking at it. We got the deep threat, but we haven't even gotten the offense yet. We haven't even started to hit the surface of what we're trying to do with the team. We're just trying to formulate the maximum ultimate God squad that could be able to go up against anyone's offense and anyone's defense. That's pretty much what we're trying to do. So now looking at the second D tackle, he's always been a glitch in Madden since he's been in the game. Regardless if you used to send A gaps in 16, whatever you were doing, this dude is a savage. Look, the guy comes in, and with Madden 17, one of the biggest things about Madden 17 is block shedding. And all you guys know, block shedding is crazy. If you guys have made it this far into the video, hashtag block shed. Write it in the chat so I can know that you guys have made it through this part of the video. But that's a major part of Madden Ultimate Team is block shedding. And even though a lot of people say, yeah, it doesn't really matter about the block shed rating, it does. Because listen, I played a game where dudes were rushing 2 people, and both those guys had 93 plus block shed. It was coming right in, and I had all my guys blocking. It was still coming. I ran play action. It was still coming in. So block shed is something that definitely matters. In addition to speed, those 2 attributes are definitely something that you have to look out for in Madden 17. And as we continue to go forward with this, you could pretty much see Poe is probably going to be our best option here. We have 99K left, and we have to try to put the best D tackle into the scheme to see how we're going to work it. And I like Dontari Poe. I let the guys vote, and inside the stream they like Dontari Poe. So we go from there, and now we're going to go ahead and put him in the lineup and see how we're looking. So automatically now, defensively, we're looking a lot better. I've had so many bums in my lineup that I was so ready to play against anybody, because I always like to keep myself at a disadvantage when I play defense, just to enhance my experience. Because what I've learned is it doesn't really matter who you have there. They're going to get mossed and crazy stuff's going to happen. So I try to play with the guys that I like and not really care about the overalls. And putting these guys on the D-line to help out Clowney and Khalil Mack, which I said I may upgrade those guys. Okay, look, these are guys that I have a salary cap just to fit in for the things. I had to get rid of them out of the lineup now that we're playing on a different type of, we're trying to do a different experience right here. So we had to get rid of some of those bums. But yeah, like I said, Khalil Mack, I may upgrade him, but he plays so well at the right end position. Look, Jadeveon Clowney plays so well at that left end position. So right here with offense, all we're gonna do is we're gonna change the O-line. We're gonna change our O-line so that we have them formulated to be better, because we're playing regular head-to-head seasons. So we're gonna make sure that we're gonna sub everybody in, because I had these guys previously. I just went straight back to salary cap, and I had a whole nother lineup in. So that's why they weren't starting to begin with. So all the guys that you see there, these are the linemen that I already had that I was playing with in head-to-head seasons when I played the previous time, when they had it so that you could get 10 competitive badges and you have to do all those things. This is pretty much the O-line that I use. Even though my bronze O-line gives me the same results, because when dudes sends the heat, right? The only thing that the O-line really matters for is when you're running the ball with a counter or something like that, and you need your tackle to get out. I did notice that the bronze guys just lay down on the ground when you hike the ball. I did notice that, in fairness to everybody that says that O-line doesn't matter. When you run a counter, your tackle, if they're good, they really jump out. The center, when they pull, they really jump out. So in addition to making my team a high overall, I completed sets that Madden Ultimate Team had for you to do to get a free All-Pro pack and a free Legendary pack. I'm going to scroll over to the right to show you. These are the objectives right here. When you look at them, if you see on the top, you can scroll over and see what's available. So I had one more left for improvement overall. So if I get it to a 92, pretty much you get another pack. So all I'm going to do right here is sub in a bum, which is Graham, to get it up to a 92. Then I'm going to get the alert that I got it. And then this bum is getting the F up out of here. We're going to put Khalil Mack back in there. So now that I've showed you the defense and my offense so far, we're getting prepared to go into a game. Now, I'm going to start a blitz event that was only available for the weekend. And they've been doing it every weekend with the playoffs. And the first game that I'm going to play, you guys are not going to want to miss it. So you're going to want to hit that subscribe button. You're going to want to say hashtag watched and just put that in the chat so I know you watched this whole video, so I know I can expect you guys back for the next video. But you're not going to, listen, do not miss the YouTuber that I'm going to play next. You will enjoy it thoroughly. So right here, We're going to go to the playoff blitz. It's available, like I said, for the weekend. It expires on January 30th at 10 a.m. And we're going to go ahead and use 3 tickets and start it off. And I'm going to see you guys and gals at the next video when I play another YouTuber that you may know. One love.